Hi, we are Down to Downfall. I'm Marcus.
And I'm Martin.
And you're watching an interview with
Antichrist magazine.
Alright, first question is actually what our thoughts are on the riots in the US and UK. So, what do we say about that?
There's obviously a good cause for reaction to this matter, but since we don't live in the States nor the UK, we cannot comment this matter further.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, so about Born to Breed, our EP, it actually started off as more of a side project. I had a couple of tracks that didn't really fit into World in Ruins or other band, which is more crust-punk with some death metal. And I felt the tracks were too good to just leave them or slice them up. So I recorded the bass and guitar and some basic drums, and then I handed over to Martin here to help me out a bit.
Yeah, since it was just basic drums, drum tracks Marcus has laid down, I took the time to record my version of the songs with real drums, and that worked out, and Marcus liked it, so we kept it. Then I had a recent lyric lying in my drawer, and I just tried it out to see if it would fit the song and with that kind of vocals, and it did. He approved. He actually approved. So when there was time for laying down the vocals, I did all the vocals, even though that we had a different vocalist in mind at first, or even thought of having two vocalists. But it's my vocals on all the tracks, and I think it fits pretty damn well, actually.
I think it fits really damn well. Exactly. Yeah, I'm really happy with the vocals. So yeah, that's how the EP came to life.
Okay, so next question is behind the lyric question, and I hand it over to Marcus.
Yeah, so for the lyrics I did, they are pretty much about the fucked up world we live in, with lyrics written from different people's perspective. So one is more from the abuser's perspective, the other one about the abused, and the third one is more about the guy, doesn't really give a fuck about anything and just want to get wasted over the weekend.
Yeah, and my lyric is, it's more personal perspective on things. It's a regular divorce lyric with some things that I had to get off my chest. So, there you have it.
Yeah. Then about the cover art. For the cover art, I wanted something that was sort of not, the standard with pentagrams and entrails and shit like that. So, my daughter actually came up with the cover. It was the original, and I think it fit very well with what I wanted, and also matched the title track very well. So, that's the cover.
Why do we play death metal?
Why not?
Yeah, why not? We love it. But, we can go way back to the mid 80s when I bought my first LPs of what sooner would be death metal, but for my personal view, it was the first Nihilist demos, and of course the Entombed demo that Marcus brought to our rehearsal place when we rehearsed at the time, and then I was hooked. I love it, and of course Death Leprosy, and it's a main influence to why I play death metal.
Yeah, so exactly. So I mean, we've been listening to this stuff for ages, and can probably hear some influences from the early days with, you know, Altars of Madness and that sort of stuff. And also I think with death metal, it's a bit more challenging to play than, for example, crust punk. So it kind of keeps you in shape as a musician, and yeah, brings you some challenges.
Yeah. Definitely. And why is it is it important to have a record deal? Was the next question. And is it?
Yeah. Well, I would say yes or no. Obviously, you can do it all yourself, like we are doing now with this EP. On the other hand, I think in order to reach out, a partner or a record company really helps a lot, especially with promotion and that sort of stuff. So yeah. What do you say?
No, I agree totally. A good partner is the best the band can have. So yeah, the longer you play, you feel that it feels a good purpose and a good need with a record label or some good partner to help you out with all the stuff.
So the next question was whether we were going to complete the lineup for live shows. So yeah, what do you say?
It would be tremendous fun to do this live, but as for now, I think we're in the process of making more songs, and with more songs after the next release, probably try to complete a lineup and do some shows. That would be awesome to do.
Yeah, exactly. So right now focus is more on the next release, but then after that we will certainly look into playing live.
The next question is if we have any recent heavy albums that impressed us a lot, and we have. I have two albums, one album and one EP. First off with a German band called Hellknife. Actually, it's a cross band with good production, with a lot of influences from death metal, but more black metal influences, I would say. And as it's playing now, it's Hellknife.
Yeah. And you have some other stuff.
Yeah. I have one more, even more recent project, and it's Instigate. I think it's an all Italian band on Everlasting Spew Records, made during the Corona quarantine. So I think they have shipped the tracks between them digitally, and it's a nice 3-song EP with good quality death metal with good production. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
And Marcus, you had...
Yeah, we have some as well. So what you're listening to now is not really brand new. It's the latest one from Funeral Mist. Really intense black metal. Really like this album, and yeah, The vocals by Daniel are really amazing. Definitely one of my favorite singers in this genre. What else do we have? Last but not least, another Swedish band, Dödsriks. Yeah, they play some kind of, let's say, cross-punk, black metal sort of, and mix that up.
More black metal than Hell Knife, for example.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, some sort of black metal, cross-punk, and then they kind of spice that up with some influences from like early Sisters of Mercy and Fields. So it's a really unique style, and yeah, I like them a lot.
It's really good. The last question is, what are the plans for the near future?
Yes, so right now we are doing some promotion for the EP. We started writing for the next release. So yeah, right now I think there's like 50 plus riffs lying around and some 2-3 tracks starting to materialize. So yeah, that's the next step for sure, to work on that next release. And then we have another project going as well.
Yeah, since Marcus had his baby, I'm a huge fan of Napalm Death around the time of Mentally Murdered EP and Harmony Corruption, except the singer, perhaps. But music-wise, I think it's awesome. I have had a dream a couple of years now to make an album with that kind of English type of grindcore with death metal influences. Well, in the vein, not ripping off Napalm Death, but it's hugely inspired by them. So that is in the near future for me and Marcus, because he's gonna do the guitars on it, and well,
yeah, that's gonna be super cool. So yeah, that was it actually. So thanks a lot to Antichrist magazine for this interview, and thanks a lot to you for watching.
Thanks.